Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Standard Grind. Today we're going to be going over the list that I went 3-1 with today at the LGS, Boar's Hat Gaming. It was a great time hanging out with my friends, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. Make sure to double check everything. Perfect. Jump right into it. So we did play mono red today, but we didn't have this particular build. It was a little bit less aggressive. We had the Scamps and the Bastronauts and the Firebrands. We didn't have Draconautics. We had 3 Krenkos. We had 3 Squeeze, and we had 4 Painters. And I think we had 23 lands, so that looks right. What I had was 2 Soul Stones and 2 Myrics. And then the sideboard was no Brothers Hood Ends, Leylines, 2 Links, 3 Nemesis, Witch. I can never spell Witch. Stalker. 2 Witch Stalker Frenzy, 2 Torch, 3 Screaming Nemesis, 2 Links, Stone Brain, 2 Stone Brain. Even though the Stone Brains probably weren't needed, but this is the list that we were using. And then, just jump into some ranked games. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Sounds like everything's recording good on the audio end, so let's jump right into it. Take a good play. It's a beautiful hand. We just go start the engines. If they play just a blocker, it's guaranteed to get through next turn. Goblin. Play the Defaced Gallery so that next turn if we draw a land, we can go Lord plus Hasty Dude. It's pretty good. Bitter Reunion's pretty good. This is a graveyard deck. It's an Oculus deck, okay. So they're pretty happy then. Probably pretty happy to be playing against us. What gives us the most damage? Just play the Firebrands. Land, reanimate. I played against this tonight. This was my 1 loss. Yeah. This deck's really good. Shout out to my buddy JD. Resolve. There's the 3rd land. Okay, so now we can go. We don't have to rush. We have like a million turns. Is what I want to say. I think we just, because we drew our 3rd mana, we play the Howl Squad. Go to combat. This one attacks. And that's it. Next to box. That's good. Hold up the Firebrands. If they crack the map, I can kill the Spyglass Siren. That's fine. They haven't played their land, so if they pitch an Oculus, they can reanimate it. No. Yeah, go to our turn. They can manifest Dread, that's fine. Now this Howl Squad Heavy is going to be able to tap for mana. So what we can do to start is play the Lord. Sack to ping. Death trigger. Max speed. Tap for 4. 5 total mana. I can go unlock. Two mana left. Play the Seer Slicer. Have mana for Krenko next turn. Don't go to combat. Besides the guy that has to attack. Trades. Death trigger. Another Howl Squad, which will be a ritual. So if the Howl Squad doesn't die, the ritual kind of kills them. I tap the Howl Squad for 6, play the other Howl Squad, net 3, and then tap. I have 9 mana, play the Krenko. Like, they just have to kill the Howl Squad here. It just gets so bad if they don't. Don't do it. Don't do it. You have to do it. You have to do it. Wait, what? Okay, they have the torch. I mean, I guess they need to get lost. Profs is good. Can they just kill me here? $11 in the air. That's fine. They're tapped out. Did they really just oh my god, I think we might have stolen this game. Hey JD, if you're watching, this is insane. So we start off tapping for 6. Playing another Howl Squad. Casting a Krenko. Playing a Seer Slicer as well. Tapping Krenko. Tapping Howl Squad. Making 18 mana. Drawing 2. Playing both of these. Unlock this one too. Go to combat. I should have pumped it into my my dude, but it's totally fine. We swing out. The 9s become 4 4s. And yeah, that's the power of chaining all squads into Krenkos. Oh my god. So we played that. We played a start your engines at max speed. Okay, so we're playing against the Oculus deck. Stonebrain, Leyline of the Void. Stonebrain naming Prophet's Idyllic Memory, maybe? Not 1,000% sure. Maybe we just bring in Witchstalker's Frenzy and torch the tower. Let's try that actually. No, not Leylines. They're not a true graveyard deck. Oh my god, we just put 6 cards in our deck and didn't cut anything. It's okay. We'll take those cards out after this game. Interesting. And we drew our 1-drop. That's insane. Torch it up. Lynx is in the sideboard, yes. It's really good against domain. And then we also got Screaming Nemesis. We can board him those 5 cards against domain and kind of take out like our cards that lose more to a board wipe. What's amazing about Scampier is I'm able to trade no matter what with this Inti. Like, even if they don't block. Pitch the Oculus. Play the drop kick. Next turn I slam Krenko. Opponent likes their emotes. Scamp is back. Yeah, I enjoyed Lackey. There was a lot of times when in a board stall I was able to sack it with a Horde Master to draw. But after going 2-6 at the thing, I wanted to try Scamps again, and they felt good tonight. So I don't know if I'm gonna cut like maybe the Firebrands or like maybe just play more 1-drops. But I wanted to test Fnatic. Scamp again. Slam the Krenko. They're missing land drops. Kraken for 3. Unleash the Kraken. Land. Oh, they don't have a land. Interesting. Map it up. Torch the Lord. Sacking the map. Scrying to the top. That's definitely the land then. Start off by unlocking the room. Could just be 2 lands. Play the dude. Can attack for 4 here, which is pretty good. But the exponential is much better, I think. Combat. I'll attack for 1. Okay, Steam Core Scholar digs for the white source. They discard that. Okay, they're just putting counters in the thing. That makes sense. Goblin. Here's a Firebrand. Tap it. Combat. Attacking. 11. We died like a Pyroclasm our brothers had end, but yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. I fucking love you, bro. Thank you always for dropping it, man. It means the world to me. Yeah, we're just grinding. We went 3-1 tonight, Cole. It was fucking awesome. Just Get Convoke, yeah. Yeah. Round 1 tonight, we played against Just Get Convoke and we beat him. Round 2, we played up against this deck, which is Just Guy Oculus. We lost. Round 3, we played up against Blue Eye Control. We won. Round 4, we played up against Mono Red Control. We won. It was fucking awesome. Second Steam Court against Mono Red, game 3, Cole. We were just in a board stall and I had a Krenko on the field and he had only creatures. He didn't have any pump spells. And I was just like, okay, tap Krenko pass. He was like land pass. And I was like, tap Krenko pass. He's like land pass. I'm like, tap Krenko. Math. Attack. It's like so fucking good. Okay. Opponent's got the thing. They're gonna start making blockers. But we can go pretty wide. Cavern and Goblin. Play this squeeze. I think if we attack here, we might be fine. So they block this Krenko, Squee, and the token it makes. 6 times 2 is 12, right? I'm not crazy. We just attack here. Opponent does the math I've done. We love when Krenko gets to do its thing. It's like, and Cole, round 4, I didn't tell you who I was playing against to go 3-1. I beat Will Kowalczyk. The fucking guy who went to he's going to the Pro Tour. Fucking legend. Day 2 DRC and everything. I beat him in round 4. It was fucking awesome. With Krenko. All right. That was 1 win. Let's run it back. Nice. Yeah, it was fucking dope. Appreciate you. Yeah, and so yeah, I feel like the Four Painter Studios squeeve as much as it feels weird. Open your packs, your animal. We have packs. Let's do it for the people. Let's do it for the people, the homies, all those sitting at home. Oh, see, we must have just earned these. Look, the wild cards are the more important things. Okay, the wax and shape thief. Okay, the gas guzzler, and the Voyager glide car. I got some packs tonight too. Let me show you what I got because I went 3-1. I got a foil Grim Bauble. I got a Bossry, a Mendant Core. I'm more excited about the foil Samet and the Verge than anything else. The black green Verge. Squeeze so good at both early and good. Yeah, it's insane how good it grinds, especially because decks are no longer playing Sunfall. They stopped playing Sunfall, and I went, okay, that's fine. Totally fine. I am extremely okay with this. You cannot play Sunfall, and I will be very happy because my death triggers now happen. Hell yeah. Dude, I got my ass kicked by this Samet in draft. My opponent was like, okay, well, all my 1/1s get +1/+1, and then smack you. Okay, we got +2. Okay, +4. What the fuck, man? In draft, so good. His hand is amazing. Okay. Play a land. Play a Bastronaut. They're playing Hidden Courtyard now? Interesting. I think we just push damage. This way, they still can't block this Bastronaut profitably. Oh, it's very bad. It's very bad. Yeah, this matchup is like very, very, very bad. And now they play Beza. Okay. Overlord is slightly more tolerable for us. Yes, swear to God. They should reprint it into standard. Nothing bad would happen. Nothing bad's gonna happen. What I will do is go to Face Gallery. This really plays into a lockdown. If I play the second one or the Firebrand. But I think I don't get to push any more damage if I don't do this. I'm gonna go to combat. Attack like this. Two death triggers. Land's gone. Lord for next turn. Pass the turn. It's true. They know what to do. They play all the go late game stuff and then a couple board wipes, and goblins just can't compete. If you kill all the goblins, then I lose. Go to mine. Okay, so now we can. I think we want to play it safe. Play the Lord. 2 mana left. Play another Deface Gallery. Swings. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Nothing bad's gonna happen. And then we have Squee Painter Studio for after they board wipe. If they just like play Sunfall here, we can probably still crack in for lethal. If we, yeah. Top deck a land. Paragon. Okay. There's the land. We'll do this. And then this. And then this. And then shrug. So that's how we beat mono white. Oh my god. Sunspin Links is good against Domain, but I actually did this in standard against mono white, and the guy laughed at me. It was like, don't do this. So we're gonna bring in Screaming Nemesis, and I think that's it. As much as I love Krenko, we have to trim a 1 like a Firebrand, and then trim a Painter Studio. As much as it was good there, they're gonna have a bunch of board wipes, and we're gonna want as many threats as possible. Yeah, 1000%. Honestly, Cole, you just described my entire game plan. My entire game plan is just hope they don't have it. Pray they don't have it. I look at my opponent and I tell them, you have a board wipe. And I need them to say, no, I don't, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. I guess if I lose this game, we definitely bring in Stonebrain, and we probably cut, or not cut, we probably name either Sunfall. It depends what board wipes we see. We could also name Beza. I think Beza is like a really good way of them stabilizing. We'll see. This hand's pretty aggressive, loses to a temporary lockdown. We want to draw 2 lands. It also loses to that. Although if I just go Lord into Lord into Lord, I don't. Carrot Cake, ka-ching. Gaining the life, doing the thing. Okay, we're gonna let my opponent gain a bunch of life, and this is really sad. Menace is gonna be nice though. Play this Seer Slicer because next turn I can play a Lord. Yeah. Wrath and Sunfall. Exactly. There's just so many different cards to name with Stonebrain. It is kind of tough. And Leyline, I like Leyline. It's that I like to say my sideboard is like the thing that's not set in stone. Like none of this is set in stone, but like what I would recommend is like my main. The sideboard is just flavor that I like to play in my meta. I'm also just like I love ley lines. I think that like the tempo advantage you gain from a ley line in your already aggressive deck is just so important. The issue with going Firebrand is we can't even really stop them. We want them to trade with our Bastronaut. We get a Death Trigger. Land to exile. Yeah, so then they Wrath. No. Okay, see, but they just have a Beza. Not a land. You can go Scamp. No attacks. There's the land. Goblin. Play the Howl Squad. And now we're going to start gaining them a billion. Yes, it is. Thank you, Cole. Gain them a billion life. However, we will eventually amass an insurmountable army. The scamps can basically attack unfettered because I can kill the Beza. I forgot they have Carrot Cake. Silly Jack. Tricks are for you. Trade with a 2/2. Block the Beza. Damage is good. Scamp shoot the Beza. And exiled. Scamp. Shoot the Beza. Exile. So next turn, Howl Squad's going to tap for mana if they don't board wipe. They just pass, which is nice. So this is mana neutral. This is mana neutral, even though it does gain them a bunch of life. Now we tap the Howl Squad for 5. Play the other Howl Squad. Play the Seer Slicer. Go to combat. Make 2 tapped tokens. Attack with a 2/2. 31. Pass it over. There's the Sunfall off the top. Respect. Okay, no land. We were looking for a land. Because now we go to 13. Untap, draw land. Can probably cast Krenko. Cabbages! Oh my god. It's so funny, Cole. It's so funny. Oh my cabbages. Well, now there's an Overlord too. I'm in danger. Yeah, 32 is such a yeah. You know, if I was able to like do Krenko things, I feel like I'd be in a better spot. But with that, oh baby. Well, yeah. We could stone brain that. I'm joking. I guess Sunspine Link stops that for like a tiny bit of time. Doesn't really do the thing we want to do. I think what we did game 1 is what we have to do. And if they have something, they have something. Nemesis is good. It's just like, I think we kind of have to just be like, deep breath, reset. Yeah, if they were like at 5, I agree. Yeah. We can race. Give us a land off the top. Okay. There's the land. Yeah, it's true. I was gonna say the authority makes Krenko really, really bad as a late game option. I agree. Play another Lord. Kraken. Unleash the Krakens. What's the deck's best matchup? I would say Pixie or other aggressive decks where you can get yourself into a board stall and like use your goblins as removal spells, get into a board stall and take over with Krenko. Decks that don't have a lot of interaction kind of just get run over because like if you let us put our pieces together, the deck can do really stupid things. Best match was like count. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot. Yeah, control. We also just run over control because any counterspell based deck gets destroyed by cavern, as Cole said. Yeah, we can grind like crazy. Okay, so it's just 6. It's just 6 now. That's like what Cranko should cost. Okay. Just go double lord. Double lord. Double lord. Oh. So now they can't double block to kill my firebrand. They can jump though. And then scry and gain 3, go to 23 at the end step. Yeah. Caretakers is pretty awesome. You get to make a token, draw a card. They probably drew this. Oh, I mean that's pretty decent. We're gonna gain them 1 billion life, but we're gonna be able to smack for 1 billion, which is really nice. Jump, no blocks. Beza. Impending and Overlord is kind of what I want. Yeah, it's okay. It like I could exactly. We could play through a day, like a Day of Judgment all day. Wrath of God, bring it. Sunfall for some reason, Farewell for some reason is just so backbreaking. I agree. So if we just like super hardcore play into this, we just like punch in for 1 billion. Yeah, they definitely have a Sunfall if they take it. Slam that shit. The play pattern is so strong. Wait, what? Opponent, you're supposed to slam it. Yeah, I'm like, come on, let me draw. What is that? 3, 6, 7. Let me draw 14 cards. Come on, opponent. Would love to do this. Okay, they get vigilance. Smack in for 6 in the air. Race, why don't you? I mean, I could jump my 5, 6, but then it would die when it eats your thing. That's a Cranko I can cast, but I think I'm going to save that in case they do board wipe. Go to combat, make another 4/4. Let me draw cards. Come on, block. Yeah, I mean, they're having fun, which I respect. 1000% over. Kill the thing. Kill the thing. Okay. I mean, that's kind of cool. That's cool because now if they Sunfall, this Howl Squad Heavy is not in play, and I can cast it next turn. They're probably going to expect me to play the Howl Squad, but I'm going to play something once one of my creatures dies. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'll play this Bastronaut because I'm at max speed. It does double strike. You can gain a life, that's fine. And no, we have lethal a couple of ways. So show me the Sunfall. Yeah, trigger make it 2/2. Trigger draw, slam the Sunfall. Hardcast Overlord of the Mistmores. Okay, that's a bunch of blockers. Make a Mirrex token. The only thing that matters is power. So we'll just play a Lord. Combat. They block 4. Still not really worth it. We'll go to combat, just attack with the tokens. And the 1. So I'll pump this. First strike is good. That gets eaten. I draw 3. 3 lands are gone, which is good for me. Probably a carrot cake if they're thinking this long. I mean, yeah, dropkick could have been good, but yeah, if I don't exactly win, then I lose my entire board. They attack to draw a card for free. No blocks. I'll go to 14. Sunfall me. Land, make it 2/2. Now Sunfall. Another Authority of the Consoles, okay. They're thinking about sacking something to Fountain Port to try to draw into a Wrath of God. Okay. Yeah, now they only have 2 blockers. They have to block the Bastronaut if I make it fly with their 2 flyers. And then I can make all of these fly too. No, it's not true. I can only make 2 of them fly, so it's only 9 in the air. And I need 3 red to make everything fly. So then I'll play this Howl Squad heavy. Yeah, they'll go to 15 after all this. They have 5 blockers. I can go one, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I don't have good attacks. I guess we attack with this. And then we have a blocker back. They triple block. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we want to kill the beast and the flyer. death triggers. Lands exile, 2 spells. Now we'll have the Howl Squad's mana next turn. And we want them to Sunfall because we have a lot more cards than they do. Yeah. Yeah, waiting is kind of weirdly good for us. It's kind of crazy, but we want a mountain here. That means we die in the air to flyers next turn. We could also just go. You think about this. They have 2 flying blockers. It really just doesn't go well for us. We needed to play a Krenko, but even the Krenko, the tokens that are tapped. I think we just probably have to save as much damage as we can. There's the land. So this is mana neutral. Tap this. The issue is now we only have 5 blockers, and we're at 10. Like right now. Yeah, so we're just gonna pass. Go to combat, make the dude. Don't attack. Want to get a lord down. I guess we play the Seer Slicers. It's not going to go well. We can use the Howl Squad to jump the guys. Crack the carrot cake, dig in for another caretaker's talent. Yeah, so now the Alpha Strike. And we very die. I agree. Where's my chain whirler? Goblin chain whirler, where you at? I tried my best. I wanted to go through the full extent of the motion, and yeah, good game. Yeah, that was fun. The grind when they didn't have a call, it's really hard to try to play through an authority. I should have tried to get the Krenko down as early as possible, because if they don't have a Sunfall, being able to untap with the Krenko and then just like in 2 turn cycles being able to attack with a pile is really important. But I didn't do that. I got the Lords down first, which is actually what you want to not do against authority. As crazy as it is, you want to play into it as much as possible, gain them as much life as possible. If they board wipe you, you die. But if they don't, you play a couple Lords and then you just like alpha strike them. So that was probably a punt. But on to the next one. This hand looks good. We got a good curve. Play the Firebrand into the Sear Slicer, into the Dropkick, into the Horde Master. Opponent looks like they kept 7. So now we play the Lord so we don't suicide. This is the Raise the Pass deck for sure. Next turn we slam a Howl Squad Heavy and we start racing. Oh no. I think we're still in the same game plan. For 2, put them back to where they were. We'll eat their dude if they want to attack. The fact that House Squad Heavy is a 2/3 and not a 2/2 is insane, because goblins aren't aggressively statted or defensively statted. They're not statted. They're just bad usually. Okay, Essence Chandler's hot. Healer's Hog, okay. You don't want to give me my Lord back? Okay. In that case, let's swing in. A 4/3 is gonna eat it. 2/1, probably the Fanatic. You're just sneezing, all the demons come out of you. Yeah. Yes, 1000%. Is that what happened? All like a bunch of crazy stuff came out your nose. That's kind of a good thing. Get all that shit out. The sickness gonna fuck you up. All right. Essence Chandler, 8/2/1, and they did some Healer's Hawk blocking. I get the guy back from the Sear Slicer because he's dumb. Is this mono white life gain? I haven't seen this stuff before, really. Exemplar of Light. What the hell? Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. When you put 1 more counters on this creature, draw a card. This ability only triggers once each turn. See that this is what Nadu should have been. Perfectly safe, perfectly balanced. We'll unlock this first. We hit our land. Oh, we already played our land, sure. We'll attack. I mean, I guess all of these get eaten. No, 2 of them get eaten. 1 of them gets through, which means the Howl Squad will tap. Tap for mana. Then I'll be able to cast both the Dropkick Bombers. I guess I can cast 1 of them. And we'll end the turn there. Life gain? Yeah, it's mono white life gain, I swear to God. It's kind of insane. Case of the uneaten yeast. It's a Yogg's Will if you gain a bunch of life. That's fine. Huh. Totally fine with that. I have a feeling that I can go pretty fast too. Smackin'? Release the smackins. I'm just so happy that they didn't save this Sheltered by Ghost and then put it on like one of these big flying things. First off, can we have a moment of silence for O Ring? Remember Oblivion Ring? And then we had Cast Out. And then we had like Leyline Binding. And now we have like Sheltered by Ghosts. It's just like so good. Aha. You speak of the devil, and it shall appear. Takes the Dropkick Bomber, so they can't block. They're scared of the Howl Squad of me. I could theoretically jump 2 of them, but it wouldn't do anything. No, we'll just take the damage. It's fine. Okay, play a land. Play a Dropkick Bomber. Play a Lord. Now our chump blocks will be good. Also, our death triggers will be good. Yep, so 1 death trigger. If the top card's a land, we want it out of here anyways. If it's not a land, beautiful. We can play it to the end of next turn. We get the attacker back for free, and we can use it to chump block the guy and the fly. The guy and the fly. The flying guy. Angel, they, them. Combat's good. Before blocks, I would like to jump. Jump. I would like to jump and then jump. Oh, Howl Squad's really good too. Case the Unleavened Feast. Okay. Play the Howl Squad. Play the Seer Slicer. We have free attack for 5. Sure. Gain a life, grow the guys, gals, y'all. And then block with the fish, if I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't think that they realized that they could use their fountain port to pay a life to turn on their essence channeler. Because, yeah, they would have killed me a turn earlier. Yeah, and I can only jump 1. That was a punt on my part. I got too excited. I played the second Seer Slicer. Just needed to hold back 1 more jump. We would have been able to probably win. We stall out until we hit a Krenko, and then we probably race them. Double Shelter by Ghost is pretty good, though. Show me a removal spell so I don't feel bad. No. Yeah. I should have just played a little bit slower. This game was mine to win. Mine to lose. They can't really push damage through chump blockers. They can go to like a billion. But then eventually I find a Krenko. And then my Krenko taps and it has haste. And then all these dudes are lorded. So I feel like I could probably do this. Yeah, so basically we were in a board stall. Every turn we were able to like jump a guy with dropkick bomber and then block, but we were a little bit too hasty and we played 2 dudes in 1 turn and we only have 1 red up, so that we can only jump 1 guy as a blocker, and I didn't realize this dude hasn't had flying the entire game. And yeah, I didn't RTFC, but yeah. We're playing mono white life gain. I feel like game 1 is probably pretty tough. But I think Link's Screaming Nemesis is pretty good here. We take out the Painter Studios and we cut a Krenko. We know they're going to bring in Authority, so we're just going to try to do that. We could try to kill their things, but I think their stuff is going to get pretty big pretty fast, so we're going to try to just go smack, 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 and hope that the goblins get there. Oh, my back. Alrighty. Still waiting. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Never mind. After this one, we're gonna run to the bathroom. Let's see if we can get there with the crazy sideboard tech. I'm prepared for turn 1 authority of the consoles. Burnout Astronaut. Untap upkeep. Healer's Hawk is not burnout, or is not an authority of the consoles. I will go to second speed. Slam the Seer Slicer. Ooh. Ruin Lurker Bat. Okay. No judgment here. Let's just play a Screaming Nemesis. And just slam all the attackers. You can block my Seer Slicer. They say no. I don't wanna. Make another dude. See, this is how we're gonna win the matchup, just by attacking. Goblins go burr. Meanwhile, they're playing literal birds. Slam Cranko. Swing in. Now I can pump the Bastronaut. Enduring Innocence is good too. No blocks. We're good. We'll race. So I can go combat, attack with these, see how they block. Trade with a token. I net the same, so I think that's fine. So now we go Seer Slicer, Bastronaut. End turn, token, pass. I can tap Cranko whenever. So there's that one room, right? Dollmaker's shop or something, that like all your creatures become XXs, where X is the number of creatures you have, right? And there's like that artifact, right? That just like you pay mana to lock or unlock a room, right? So why don't we just like do that and just like play goblins and unlock that room and be like, yeah, so all of our dudes are 6/6 now. I mean, actually, they're 12/12s. 11/11s, because this is not a goblin, I forgot. Why aren't you a goblin? Give him the text. It'll be okay. Nothing bad is going to happen. I mean, they're at 8. Give me a lord. Off the top rope. Okay, there's the Sheltered by Ghosts. Slam the Screaming Nemesis. Oh, we needed to play the Fnatic first. This was really dumb. Because now they're going to gain life by blocking. I should have played the Firebrand, shot my Nemesis, and then they wouldn't have been able to gain life. Instead, they're going to gain a bunch because I was silly. Silly man, Jack. It's okay. Deep breath, reset. Sometimes you punt. I should have at least played the Firebrand. And we're back. And we're back. Well, sometimes the connection goes down, but we took a beating from an Ajani Pride mate. We play our land. We're going to go on the aggressive. So we have a Seer Slicer already in play. Slam a dropkick for mana efficiency reasons. Swing in for a 3-2. Kill it. Oh, they're going to exile my Lord and then trade with my 2-1. No. I'll make a dude. I do kind of lose to these beats, though. All right, we're back. I think things are working better now. Let's see. We'll chump the Ajani's Pride mate. Because we're going to have 2 Seer Slicers if we hit a land. Play like a 1-1 or a 2-2. They can make a 1-1 fish now. So I'll play the Horde Master. Now even if they make a fish, it's just a chump. If you enjoy Goblins content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. It really helps me out and shows the algorithm that Goblins have a place in the YouTube meta. Make a goblin at the end step, pass it over. We're really looking for that 4th land. This Lord means that they can't really attack with their Werefox, which is nice. Oh no. Well, this is just bad. Sheltered by Ghosts. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, there's the land. Is it too little too late? We will find out now on Dragon Ball Me. No attacks past the turn. What? You just dig for a fox? No. Bat, bird, mouse, or rabbit. Okay. Second shelter by ghost. I can feel it in my bones. That's not a shelter by ghost. What? What are you doing? Okay. Okay, we're in chump block mode. Psych. We can take this last hit and never again take damage. I think we made it. So 5 mana. We go Lord. Tap crank will make 4 3/3s. Don't attack. I mean, fuck it, attack. They have to like double block. Takes out a bunch of their stuff and I still draw a card. So I'm kind of fine with this. There's so much life, they'll probably just take it. I mean, I'll definitely take my Lord back. Yeah, unless there's something I'm missing. Yeah, they just take it, which means that I get an extra body at the end step. And if they ever lose that Werefox, then these are all 4/4s, which means that my crackback will be insane. Opponent's at 30. Oh no, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Opponent has a Rogue's Passage. Okay, that works too. 1000%, that works too. But they have a Rogue's Passage, which means that they could just make their Ajani's Primate unblockable. But I don't think that they saw it because I just saw it, and I would be very dead if they saw it. Yeah, they just hovered over it for a second. Yep. Howl Squad Heavy to give them all haste. Fingers crossed. Nope. Although I feel like I should be dead. No attacks. End the turn. Pay a life, make a fish. Get the life back. Maybe they don't want to use the Rogue's Passage. Maybe they're purposefully trying not to. That could be it. Okay, Authority's really good. Stops all my future shenanigans from being extremely out of whack. Oh my god, they're not gonna make their thing unblockable? Wait, what? What just happened? What did they just do? They just passed. Cavern Goblin. Yeah, you can resolve all those triggers. I'm chilling. Yeah, that's good. One attack that will jump. So if they want to block, they can only block with their 2/1 flyer, which is not worth it. But then I get 2 more, and then they gain more life, and then they lose more life. These can all resolve. To die to the lamb. The lamb. Yeah, we both knew that we could sit here for 10 days, but the Rogue's Passage would be able to end the game whenever they wanted to. Respect. Good game, opponent. Well, yeah, I didn't see the Rogue's Passage, and I don't think they did either for a couple turns, but that was a good last game.